What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. We're gonna start off today with a random craft before we get to the baby stuff. While crafting, I use a lot of glue sticks, so I'm always trying to find ways to recycle. I was thinking we could turn this cap into a miniature tissue holder. I carefully cut an opening in the top, cut a small square of tissue, pull it through the cutout, and it's pretty much done. But if you want to change the color, we can wrap it with a piece of paper. I cut a strip of scrapbook paper that coordinates with the cap. I use glue to attach a piece around the sides, then add the tissue to give it a different look, or paint it. Add the cut tissue so we can have decorative tissue holders all over the dollhouse. Place them on the desk, in the bathroom, on the coffee table, wherever you like. Now for the babies. I just saw on Amazon that the My Mini Baby 2-pack is $15.99. So if we can get 2 at $15.99, my guess is that 1 will be priced at $7.99, since that's how it is for mini brand sneakers. Listen to this. I think we can tell which capsules have the stroller. Let's test that idea. It definitely sounds like a wheel to me when I shake it. Let's see if my theory is true. I have 4 bags and a cardstock birth certificate, along with the collector's guide showing all 12 babies in this series. I think we got one of these. I'm starting with the bag that's the noisiest. And let's open it to reveal parts of a tiny stroller. Assembly is required. I'm opening the second large bag, and we have more parts to the stroller. Wow, that's a lot of parts. Good thing there are instructions. Let's do this right here, that right there, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we're done. So yeah, it may be possible to hear which capsules have the stroller, and the wheels roll and everything. However, I think the scale's a little small for a Barbie. Just like the changing table, I think we could use it in a playroom for Chelsea. And if you want to see how we gave Chelsea articulation, check out our 5 Below articulated Chelsea video. Let's open the next bag, which has a little fuzzy blanket to swaddle the baby, and a tiny plastic beanie. And this must be the baby. So let's open it very carefully. I don't want to hurt the baby. There it is, with brown painted hair, the eyes painted shut, and painted lips. When you look really closely at these little babies, they are painted so it seems like we can see their veins. And the little bluish coloring on the chest, that is crazy. The swaddle is a cut piece of fuzzy fabric. There's a little star on the front, and it looks like it's just attached or closed with Velcro. The edges are not hemmed. So if you get 1, we can use it as a pattern. I place it on a small square of fleece, then just cut around it, glue or sew on Velcro, embroider a little design if you like. I carefully sewed between the layers so I wouldn't add any bulk to the Velcro, but now we can make as many little blankets as we want. Good thing too, because this little baby didn't come with the diaper. But we can now place the baby in the stroller and go for a walk. Let's try the little hat on. Even though it's plastic, it's kind of cute. And here's the one we just made. I have an idea. I've been seeing this cute little swaddle on Pinterest for human-sized babies. I'm gonna try to make a simplified one in miniature. My pattern has 4 parts: the body, the legs, the hood, and the ears. I place it onto fleece and cut it out. I changed the design for the legs. I take the top part of the legs and we're gonna place it onto the main part, then sew a straight stitch from one arm to the other. I'm trying to keep my stitches pretty small and close together. Next, let's take the ears and place them on top but upside down. Then take the hood and we're gonna place that on top. Sew them together using a straight stitch. Flip it inside out and it's looking pretty decent. We're gonna fold over the sides just like we did earlier. And that's pretty much what it's supposed to look like. Before we add the Velcro, let's try it on the doll. I took the diaper from another baby, placed the legs inside, then let's fold these over, and it looks a little large. I think the legs are good, but maybe the hood needs to be a little longer. So I just redrew it, and we're gonna start again. And this time I doubled the ears and flipped them so they are a little more plush. And here it is. I think this one turned out way better. There is a lot of room. The feet stop right about here, but I think it works. Let's try it again, but this time I want to use a fuzzy fabric, similar to the one that my mini baby uses. I have this pink fabric left over from earlier projects. 45 minutes later, here it is. Let's put the baby inside. Aww, it looks so cozy. This is a car towel I bought a while ago at the dollar store. Let's make one out of this. Okay, this one is probably my favorite. The fluffy fabric does a really good job of hiding the imperfections. However, when I doubled the ears, I used flannel on one side and then the fuzzy fabric on the other just because it was so bulky and difficult to turn. But I love it! The baby looks like a little teddy bear. So here are all of our bear swaddle wraps. This one was probably the easiest to make. The fleece was very forgiving, but the super fuzzy one is definitely my favorite. Here it is with the doll. Next time, I think I'm going to use pink flannel on the inside of the ears. But I think it's adorable. The pattern fits my silicone baby from Etsy, and it looks like it can work with the Barbie baby too. However, it is a little more snug. This pattern is not perfect, but it is free, and all of our patterns are available on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com. I bought these hair elastics from the dollar store a few Christmases back, and I thought they looked like those baby wrap carriers I've been seeing on Pinterest. They feel like tights. Let's place it on our doll so it's over one shoulder. Take the baby and place it inside to make a super easy carrier. Look at that little face. Here it is with a buffkin and a classic kin. Just 1 second. We have a question about our DIY Stanley Cup. This one, right here. If you're looking for an alternative, back in July, Miss T's _dollroom let us know about these on Instagram. They are straw cover caps. They come in a couple of different colors. They're hollow, and it looks like all we have to do is remove this little piece here. And the dolls have an instant tumbler. Thank you, Miss T's Doll Room. What if you don't have these elastics? Well, since they feel like tights, maybe we could just use tights. I got these in the children's department, and I'm just gonna cut a small piece. Place it on the doll, just like before, and we get similar results. Let's try placing the stockings around the doll's waist, then pull, twist, and then go over her head so it crosses in the front. Pull the fabric over the doll's shoulders, straighten it out so the twisted fabric is in the back. Then let's place the My Mini Baby inside for another way to carry the baby. These babies are flexible, so I would not store them this way for prolonged periods of time. But I think it's great for telling stories and taking a few photos. I am loving these My Mini Babies, I'm loving the prices, and I am loving all these projects. And I can't wait to do more. Thank you for joining us while we made a few things for My Mini Baby. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at My Froggy Stuff, the Frog Vlog, and Bella of My Froggy Stuff. And we will see you next time.